Your trusty LHON test rat here. I got some updates. Um, so I don't think that how do I put it? I don't think adding has been a benefit. I guess. Um, so I added an extra lutein, site care, lion's mane, and resveratrol um, to the um, evening dose, so 8 p.m. So I was just having more of that in my system throughout the day. And also, I have, like this whole time, been slowly bumping up my methylene blue. Um, I can remember back, it's not that long ago, but I act like it's 10 years ago. Uh, like when I was taking 8 drops of methylene blue, and I wasn't taking all this other stuff that I'm trying to add in, like the astaxanthin, the grapeseed oil, or grapeseed extract pills. Um, so adding the extra um, lutein, lion's mane, psych care, resveratrol, so I take 3 of each of those a day, and bumping up my methylene blue once every 2 weeks. I've only gone up 1 drop, so I'm at 11 drops right now. And I've added astaxanthin to the morning and afternoon. And also, yesterday I added the grapeseed extract supplement, the pills. I feel like bad about this. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, oh, well, don't worry. I just don't feel my vision's improving. And I am noticing at times in certain lighting conditions, I guess, different, situations I could see differently. Many of you might be the same way. Like I've been taking my camera and going in and looking at my alarm clock. It's 2-inch letters or numbers, letters. It doesn't spell out THREE : but I was at a point where I could reach out and barely touch it, and I could make all the letters. I keep saying letters. What's wrong with me? This is breaking me. Because things are going so good, and now I feel like things are kerfuckled up. Not bad, but not improving. Not necessarily going backwards, but I don't know that adding to my original plan is helping at all. I would like to add chaga mushroom supplement late night, so that overnight it might help with nerve regeneration and using oxygen a little better. Over the last couple of days, I've been studying all of this so much, and my brain is broke. Every time I come on camera, I'm like, my brain is broke, and I don't really have any good scientific, well-spoken information. Most of the minutes that I'm not talking with one of you or making these videos or doing research myself, I'm sleeping, I guess. This has been a lot, stuff I'm doing all of the fucking time. And now I'm, speaking to more and more of you, which is good. But it's coming, that's the wrong way to say that. I'm just fielding different supplements from different people, and what do you think about this, and what do you think about this? Kind of the same as back when Josh was like, hey, what do you think about psych care? Or I'm taking this, I'm taking that, and Um, LHON is hard because there's no, not that I know of. If I did, that would be better because I'd be using that to do this. And I wouldn't have to be a test rat. That'd be cooler. You know, that's kind of what I'm trying to create. Because this is bullshit. We know a debitone kind of bypasses the mutation and gives electrons to complex 4, and it's an antioxidant. So that might help with some of the reactive oxygen species. Good, cool. Methylene blue, kind of the same. And I've said there's only 2 things in the world and blah blah blah. Technically that's wrong. CoQ10 can do that, but it's really not all that helpful. I need more of a targeted missile strike. Take the electron. Yeah, just correcting how much of a genius I am. It's the only 2 things in the world. And I don't know, there's a couple of smaller simple things, but like CoQ10 kind of, I think that's in like a whole different class kind of. So I'm trying to figure out why I don't think my vision's getting better right now. I don't think it's getting worse in any kind of dramatic way or, you know, major way. It kind of makes me sad. I'm like, I was doing so good, and then I'm like, I want to add to the plan, it'll be better. And I don't think it is. One of the supplements that I had talked about in my last video that I was going to be adding, you know, over time and monitor, and, you know, it was the 4th thing that I wanted to add, and blah, blah, blah. So, CoQ10 with PQQ. I'm not going to be taking that. CoQ10, cool. PQQ, from everything that I can research, my logical mind, all my experience, everything, we don't need to create more fucked up mitochondria that would create more reactive oxygen species. Step by step, logically, I don't know. Where the problem is in the mitochondria. What's the problem? Reactive oxygen species, no problem. Let's put a whole bunch more mitochondria in there. This is kind of how my mind has worked too. I don't think that we should put more mitochondria. If we had corrected DNA and, you know, say we had gene therapy or something, I don't know how much of a problem that would be for you. Be your own test rat on that, I guess, or talk to whatever doctor would know about that stuff. Whoever gave you the shot, probably. Can you give me their number? I'll give them my address. They can come over and shoot me up, man. Shoot me up. My saying used to be, I need some bilateral injection stat. 1 in each eye, please. That was back in 2010 or whatever, when I was in the study. I got kicked out. I got MS. This is cool. It's kind of random. But during my computer use will help me not be so damn angry and frustrated. I got a new keyboard for Christmas. Yay! And it's all lit up and everything. And from doing all of this, the Vision Quest, I really am not very sensitive to light anymore. There's a lamp on behind you. There's that light, and then there's a freaking blinking light down there, and I don't know, all kinds of things. I have this unplugged, but just lights in general don't hurt my eyes. I still have the dry eye kind of thing going on. Well, actual dry eye, I guess. But it seems like a normal person would have dry eye. They're kind of dry and crusty sometimes. And I use eye drops and I'm better for 6, 8, 10 hours. So that's good. The eye pain that in the dry eye that I've been through for the last 15 years ruined my fucking life. I mean, I spent 70% of 10 years, my whole 30s, sleeping. And we don't need to go through it again. Yeah. So, I do think that my plan is good until I started adding things and just keep boosting up the methylene blue. Now, maybe it's not that I am using more and more methylene blue. Maybe it doesn't matter how much of that we use. I doubt that's the case. But I'm going to go back down to 8 drops. So 4 milligrams, or micrograms? Micrograms. I got all these measurements and stuff messed up because when I started learning about all this and I was reading everything, you had to put in 2 NM, reading through a little circle, and like we do, it was like RZ. I don't know what the hell it was. So I just say milligrams because that's something I know of, but I believe it's micrograms and nanograms. I don't know. Measurements of small. So I will try to go through all of the things that I'm going to take and do each of the 4 doses throughout a day. Now I'm getting back to the original plan. But, I mean, I worked my way all the way up to 8 drops. So, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. This is going well already. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. First dose. I take NMN. It's a 200 milligram liposomal. I take L-taurine. It's 1,000 milligrams or 1 gram. Then R-alpha lipoic acid, also 1,000 milligrams, so a gram of that. And then vitamin B12. Not sure on the milligrams on that. GG, geraniol. And apigenin. This is not going well. I always mess these stupid things up. Let's go in my bathroom and I'll just point and talk. It'll be better. Lights. Look at my towel. It looks like it got murdered by Smurfs. Anyway, so 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I will take NMN, L-taurine, R-alpha lipoic acid, vitamin B12, GG, apigenin, lutein, Psych Care, resveratrol, algae tablets, spirulina and chlorella algae tablets. This is all new. So that is the Vision Quest plan. Boom. And then in the morning, I will take 2 drops of cobalt and 8 drops of methylene blue. Second dose, 2 p.m. I will take NMN, L-taurine, R-alpha lipoic acid, vitamin B12, GG, apigenin, lutein, resveratrol, and algae tablets. No cobalt, 8 drops of methylene blue. And at 8 p.m. after dinner, the evening dose, I will take lutein. That's done. I'm not taking that for now. Lutein, Where'd it go? Lion's mane, site care, resveratrol, algae tablets, 8 drops of methylene blue. And then late night, around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., I will come in and take lutein, lion's. Oh wait, no, we're at the end of the night. I will come in and I will take methylene blue. 8 drops of methylene blue. And then after each of the 4 doses, I'll come in and hold the red light about 6 inches in front of me and just stare at a red light. So my eyes are covered all around, up, down, left, right by infrared. And the next day, I will scoot it down and look at a infrared light and be surrounded by red lights. And that's pretty much it. So, going back to kind of the beginning days of the Vision Quest, and I don't think they're going badly, or, I mean, I guess there's no telling what will happen if I just keep up with what I'm doing, that sort of thing. But I'm gonna just be extra cautious. Stop. Back to the original Vision Quest plan. It wasn't until after probably 7 months into this that I really started looking for more. I wanted more, to fix more, to heal more, all of those sorts of things. That's the one reason why I'm interested in taking chaga at night before I go to bed. But not for now. To come, maybe. So I won't be taking the CoQ10 with PQQ. No CoQ10 with PQQ. CoQ10 is an electron carrier, and you can take CoQ10. They do recommend that if you take a Debenone, don't take CoQ10. And it did take me 20 fucking years to hear this. You don't want to do that because CoQ10 and a Debenone use the same pathway into the mitochondria. Yeah, I don't really want to clog that pathway up. I agree. Okay. So now I know. CoQ10 with PQQ because I don't see a need for more mitochondria. Simple. To get more technical, I guess you could say having more mitochondria will just create more reactive oxygen species, which are the fucking problem, and we want to stop those and get rid of them. So don't make more. That's my layman's thinking, I guess. I don't know. Spending time on Google for an hour or something. I hate Google, going through websites and stuff. But another 2.5 hour conversation with the AI, and I'm out on PQQ. And unfortunately, this PQQ I bought comes with CoQ10, so I'm out of this bottle of CoQ10 and PQQ. Also, the L-citrulline. When I bought it, I bought a bottle with their 500 milligram pills, and then I bought this one where they're 2,225 milligram pills. So this is for like the longevity community, I think, that sort of stuff. It does do stuff, and it actually ties back to when I very first started doing these not videos, but my research in starting this before I ever had a plan. I made a video. I was like, nitric something dirt to nitric nitric oxide. LHON needs a nitric oxide. Maybe not. So L-citrulline turns into L-adenine. I might not be saying that right. I'm probably not. L-adenine, which turns into what the hell is it called? Nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is not that bad, I kind of wrote it off at the beginning of all my studies. mTOR, rapamycin, and nitric oxide. So, just based on that, I don't really want the high dose ones for sure, because I don't want something that's just going to open up all my blood vessels. For what reason? Not sure. So, one reason maybe I'm taking a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of nutrients and vitamins and blah, blah, blah. The bloodstream has to deliver that to every cell. Specifically, my retinal ganglion cells, their axonal pathways, and bits of the optic nerve, I guess. So fix that shit. So having my blood vessels opening up more so that blood carrying nutrients or whatever can get to more tightly wound up and hidden spots. The eyeball's pretty complex. But I also bought 500 milligram L-citrulline pills. And I'm gonna maybe down the road take one of those 500 milligram pills at night. The body has kind of this cycle. When you go to sleep and you're doing nothing, you're lazy, you're just sleeping, your body heals because you're not using it. It can repair and regenerate and heal or whatever. So taking the chaga late at night is one reason I want to do that. Also, the 500 milligram L-citrulline pills down the road becomes nitric oxide, opens up blood vessels, helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to all cells better. Maybe. While I'm sleeping, that may be a good thing. I don't know. I don't think that people should just go crazy with this stuff, because I'm going to tell you right now, if I keep going with what I'm doing, I will hurt myself. These things, if I just add to the plan and I just keep going and keep adding, I don't know what term to use, more blind, less vision, I'll fucking hurt myself. I can sense it, like within 10 hours. Throwing those away. No, I'm not, but you get what I mean? I'm trying to be as detailed and cautious, I guess. Like I've said a whole bunch of times, I'm the test rat. Just watch me. I could go completely blind, or I could melt and die tomorrow. Probably not. Hopefully not. But yeah, so that's kind of what's happening. Is I don't really think anything bad is happening, but nothing good is happening. Not really that I can tell. And at times, I'm noticing my vision is back like 2 months. Things are too blurry. And that's bullshit, because I was getting to a place where they were really clear. All I kept saying was, oh, things are clear. All I can think of is clear. I don't know, I can see it more clearer. But at times, that's almost disappeared. So I'm not adding shit. I'm taking all the stuff that I've added out and go back to like the first videos of this vision quest, and that's what I'm doing. I'm up to 8 drops of methylene blue, And only in the morning am I taking any cobalt, just 2 drops. And do not mix methylene blue with anything. Don't mix it with coffee. Don't mix it with orange juice. Don't mix it with shit. Not water, not nothing. Just drop it right under your tongue, right on your tongue, in your mouth, and swallow it. That's it. The reason is because the chemical makeup or whatever molecular structure of methylene blue, when you put in something acidic, it changes the molecular structure. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what that means. Don't do that. So, I guess try out what I'm doing, but don't put it in orange juice or any of that kind of thing. The coffee, anything with any acidity of any kind, yeah, don't do that because that could change the chemical makeup of the methylene blue. And then it is definitely going to do, don't know, regular old methylene blue stuff in a bottle, drop. It's good. I like it. Adding and adding, I don't think is going good. Not necessarily going badly, but not necessarily going good. So going back to kind of the original, but my methylene blue I've worked up to 8 drops. Actually to 11, but I'm going down to 8 because that's the last time I remember my vision kind of constantly getting better and staying better. Over the last month and a half or so, I guess my vision at times is better, but yeah, I'm gonna just back off. Just back off for a minute. What I've been doing has been working great, and getting vision back is it's fucking amazing. I don't want to get greedy and hurt myself, because I mean, obviously, number one reason, you. But I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to find the right supplements, vitamins, whatever they are, that will heal the parts of our body that have been damaged, specifically by reactive oxygen species, from the mutation in our disease. And methylene blue takes care of that, skips it. It delivers methylene blue, delivers the oxygen, delivers the electrons right to complex 4, then cleans up reactive oxygen species, the free radicals, and that's good. So kind of is a band-aid for the disease. Our mutation, putting a band-aid over it, so we don't have an owie anymore. But the whole time we've had the owie with no band-aid, it's been causing damage to the retinal ganglion cells, axonal pathways, and parts of optic nerve. So we have to heal that. I'm trying to find the best combination, timing, maybe even as specific as dosage to heal those specific parts. And hold on a minute, I got some good stuff. It just sucks because I have a lot of work to do and I don't want to do it. I hate the computer. So what's possible, not without a gigantic team of billions of dollars, I am able to create a database. Think about it like this. Say the eyeball, and those pictures, and they have all the different, this the macula, the retina, and the lens, and all this different. I can put together kind of a list of every single part of the eye, every single everything, and then I can have AI create databases full of medical studies from PubMed and everywhere like that, and write data, write soul memory, and watch YouTube videos, and this and that and then, and create huge database Um, not the whole thing, but like per vitamin, per like retinal ganglion cells. Trillions of words are about that, right? And the vitamins, and this, and that, and all of it. And then I can run simulations. So I will be able to run computer simulations. I think these will just be normal computer simulations based off data and over time and this and that. And I can find what specific things over certain amounts of time, since all parameters that I'll be able to adjust. I have to build a whole program, and it's a lot. I can't do it tomorrow. But there's a plan here, a major plan. And I'm fucking tired of being blind because some people are kind of new to the channel. I think being blind is dumb. Sorry. So, my plan is to create something, probably using AI, that will look at and absorb everything that LHON does, everything that methylene blue does, look at all the studies and this and that and blah, 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 come up with a new pill, and then I can have that made, and then I will have finally my whole perfect, because it'll be perfect, my whole perfect vitamin plan to actually heal the vision, so we can put a band-aid on the disease. If we don't have gene therapy, which I don't have, I want some, you know what I mean? The band-aid, methylene blue, or the LHON. And then we have to heal shit, because, like, your body parts were damaged, which is stupid. So, one thing I'm trying really hard to work on. I'm so bad at this. Chewing tobacco. I chew Grizzly Wintergreen Long Cut, about a can a day, and I've been trying to cut back over the last couple of days, well, week or so, and I went from about 1 can to 80% of the can, which is not that terrible if I'm going to continue on the track and get to 0, you know what I mean? But I don't have the money for chewing anymore, and it's really bad for you, and it's really unhealthy, and it's going to make my face fall off, and I like that word "and" because there's so much. So I'm trying to quit chewing. That will probably help with overall health in general for the Vision Quest. And also, if I could fully adapt my diet plan to the GPT agent that I made, it's Explore GPTs is where you want to click in ChatGPT, and then search for Talon Mini, like talon of a bird. And it's a meal planner, and it is to only have foods that help make your mitochondria healthier, more energetic, and positive and good, and boost your stem cells. Those are 2 things that I think we need. So I made it, and I haven't really been able to partake in eating much of it. I live with 2 old people, and I don't have money, and whatever. That'll change. But I just kind of wanted to update, because my last videos I was like taking this, taking that, taking this. Not. I'm gonna stop adding everything right now, and just go backwards about a month and a half to 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. And just take the things that I said in the bathroom. So back to the original Vision Quest. And I'm not going to use anything that's added. And I'm at 8 drops of methylene blue and only 2 drops of cobalt in the morning. And then 3 minutes, this is important, just 3 minutes of red light therapy. I should have said that when I was in my room. But you don't need to look at it for 10 hours or whatever. And some people say that red light therapy is potentially bad or could be harmful for LHON. The reason is cytochrome C, got a slide I talked about in other videos, maybe kind of the red light may kind of speed that process up. And our process is already all fuckered up. So, probably be creating more reactive oxygen species. Just because it's more, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the same reason I'm not going to take the PQQ and create more mitochondria. It does other things. They all do all kinds of things, but that one specific thing, I don't think we need. I don't think I need. More specifically. Alright, guys. So that's kind of the update. I'm not adding and finding out and getting more vision and everything. I think I've kind of come to a little bit of a stagnant place. I don't think things are getting much worse, but not better. But not worse and better. It's all of it. It's kind of up in the air. Yeah. So I'm going to go back to when things were good and just